Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news: Ibrahima Konate has option on table as new club makes contact over transfer. Ibrahima Konate is out of contract at Liverpool at the end of the season and could be set for a move to Real Madrid, but Bayern Munich have also been in touch. Bayern Munich have thrown their hat into the ring for Liverpool's Ibrahima Konate, who could be on the move next summer on a free transfer if his situation remains unchanged. The French centre-back has been heavily linked with a switch to Real Madrid, who previously snapped up Trent Alexander-Arnold from the Reds when his contract ran out. Kylian Mbappe is another big-name player who made a cost-free move to the Bernabeu recently, and now it seems Konate is on Los Blancos' radar as a major contract deadline looms. However, according to Bild, Bayern have reached out to Konate's representatives, expressing interest in bringing him back to the Bundesliga where he first made waves with RB Leipzig before his move to Anfield. Future developments may depend on whether Dayot Upamecano stays put at the Allianz Arena. Like Konate, Upamecano's contract is set to expire this summer, and should he decide to leave, Bayern might step up their pursuit of the Liverpool star. Real Madrid, with Eder Militao, David Alaba, and Antonio Rudiger among their defensive options, are still considering the possibility of adding Konate to their ranks. Liverpool spent much of last year fielding questions about player contracts. Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk extended their deals later in the season, but Alexander-Arnold dropped a bombshell when he announced his departure for new adventures. Konate has made 147 appearances for the Reds but has faced criticism for his performances, fueling speculation that he's already thinking about his next move. However, Arne Slot has been quick to defend the Frenchman, pointing out that he's not the only player struggling for form. He stated, "If you are losing a game of football, then it doesn't help if you lose the ball too many times, too easily. He's, Konate, been one of them, but he's definitely not the only one. If you then lose a game of football, there is so much focus on that one moment, that suddenly your 90 minutes have been very, very poor. That's just not the way I analyze the game. In the last two games, it's been obvious and clear that we've made a few errors, not just him, Konate, but others, that we're not used to." Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our second news is report: Barcelona eyeing audacious move for Liverpool's most important player. Liverpool midfielder Ryan Gravenberch has been in exceptional form this season. The 23-year-old has been outstanding for Liverpool since joining the club, but he has taken his game to another level this season. Former Premier League midfielder Danny Murphy has recently hailed him as the club's most important player this season. Barcelona eyeing Ryan Gravenberch move. According to a report from Fishages, Barcelona are now hoping to secure his signature. It will be interesting to see if they follow up on their interest with an official proposal for the 23-year-old. Liverpool will not make it easy for him to leave the club, and it remains to be seen how the situation develops. Gravenberch is enjoying his best football right now, and he is well settled in the Premier League. He has no reason to leave Liverpool. He is a key player for them, and there have been rumors of a potential contract extension. Liverpool need to keep players like him at the club if they want to do well. It will be interesting to see if they can convince the player to commit his long-term future to the club. Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our third news is Liverpool are prepared to accelerate their pursuit of Sven Botman as they faces competition from Chelsea and Newcastle United's resistance. According to Fishages, Liverpool could accelerate their pursuit of Sven Botman ahead of January, as Arne Slot eyes a top-level defender to improve his back line. Chelsea are also keen on the Newcastle United defender, although the Magpies are eager to resist approaches for the Netherlands international. Top teams like Chelsea and Liverpool will dip into the transfer market for a new defender in January. The two clubs in particular need viable options at the back, as they are a bit short in the central positions. In Chelsea's case, they lost Levi Colwill at the start of the season to a potential season-ending ACL injury, and they failed to sign anyone to replace the English centre-back. Chelsea are now ready to explore a move for Newcastle United defender Sven Botman, with Liverpool also interested. The Blues could exploit the fact that the Dutchman will have 18 months left on his deal and offer the chance to make a switch to a bigger club. The big threat comes from Liverpool, who are eager to explore a move for Botman themselves. The Merseysiders considered Botman as an alternative to Mark Guéhi, with the Crystal Palace star still considered their top defensive target ahead of the future windows. Arne Slot wants to add a top-draw defender in his ranks to help rotate with the likes of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. They did try to sign Guéhi at the back end of the summer window, but Crystal Palace ultimately pulled the plug on a deal. While they remain optimistic about signing the England international, the club are also prepared to explore alternatives like Botman. Liverpool faces Newcastle United resistance. Liverpool are ready to accelerate their chase of the Newcastle United defender ahead of the January window. The idea would be to make a firm approach, and probably even pay what may be deemed necessary to land Botman, although the Magpies will not let the defender leave easily. Newcastle United are eager to agree a new contract with Botman and make him a central figure of their defensive setup for years to come. Hence, Liverpool might find it really tough going against Newcastle United and convince them to sell Botman, as the Magpies will not want to lose the Dutchman midway through the season. Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our fifth news is Liverpool star responds to Real Madrid transfer interest. Mac Allister clarity amid Real Madrid links. Liverpool's midfield stability has been a key feature of Arne Slot's tenure, and the continued form of Alexis Mac Allister remains central to that success. Fresh reporting from Football Insider has once again highlighted Real Madrid's long-standing admiration for the Argentina international, although the player's stance and Liverpool's position suggest no immediate movement. Rising interest from Madrid. Mac Allister's performances over 3 seasons have naturally drawn attention, and the decisive header in Liverpool's 1-0 win over Real Madrid in the Champions League only sharpened that focus. Xabi Alonso is reported to be a strong admirer, with Football Insider reminding readers that Real Madrid were interested in signing Mac Allister, and that their scouts have maintained their observations. Madrid's need for a successor to Toni Kroos and Luka Modric continues, and their rebuilding strategy remains aggressive. As Football Insider put it, they haven't really replaced Toni Kroos or Luka Modric in that midfield engine room, which explains their persistence. Player position and family perspective. Speaking on Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, it was made clear that Mac Allister has given no encouragement to Madrid. The correspondent stated, he played down speculation in the summer, saying he is happy at Liverpool and there had been no contact made, adding that the current situation is just speculation. His father's comments have generated further interpretation, as he admitted they would never rule out a move to such a big club like Real Madrid, but also clarified the player is happy at Liverpool as things stand. Those close to the midfielder describe him as focused on Liverpool's ambitions under Arne Slot, and committed to the long-term plan that has already delivered a Premier League title. Liverpool's wider transfer concerns. Although Liverpool appear relaxed regarding Mac Allister, the landscape is less certain elsewhere in the squad. Ibrahima Konate's contract situation has become increasingly concerning, with Football Insider revealing negotiations are deadlocked. Madrid are monitoring developments, and there is a growing belief that he could depart on a free transfer. The transfer correspondent reinforced this by noting Liverpool fear Konate is close to joining Madrid. After Trent Alexander-Arnold switched to Spain in the summer, Madrid continue to circle Anfield's core assets. Maintaining stability under Slot. Mac Allister has been instrumental in Slot's tactical structure, operating with authority in a side that has rediscovered rhythm, balance and control. Club sources consistently describe the player as high value to the project, and there is no expectation of a sale being sanctioned. With a title already secured under Slot, Liverpool see Mac Allister as essential to sustaining that momentum. Our last news is just in: Liverpool and Chelsea target involved in talks to sign significantly improved contract. Aston Villa have reached a major breakthrough in their contract negotiations with Morgan Rogers, as the club prepares to reward the forward with a significantly improved long-term deal, according to The Athletic. The 23-year-old is expected to officially sign the new contract within the next few days, keeping him at Villa Park until 2031, a huge show of faith in one of the Premier League's most exciting young English talents. Rogers' rise over the past year has been nothing short of spectacular. Since arriving from Middlesbrough in early 2024, the former Manchester City Academy product has transformed himself into one of Unai Emery's most reliable and versatile attackers. Morgan Rogers has been in fine form for Aston Villa. The Villa midfielder scored 14 goals and provided 16 assists last season, and that form has caught the attention of some of the biggest clubs. Both Liverpool and Chelsea have reportedly shown interest in signing the Villa star, but Emery and his management are wasting no time to keep him at the club for a long time. Chelsea were reportedly ready to hold talks with Aston Villa for Rogers, but this latest development may change their stance and push them away. Sources close to Villa reveal that the new deal will make Rogers one of the club's highest-paid players, reflecting his growing status at the club. Since making the move from the Championship, Rogers has seamlessly adapted to Premier League football, establishing himself as a key attacking weapon capable of playing across multiple positions, from wide forward to attacking midfield. The new contract represents another major statement of intent from Aston Villa, who are determined to keep their best players amid growing European interest. As Aston Villa continue their upward trajectory, the 23-year-old looks set to be one of the defining figures of the club's next era. Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.